This model kit is of the JU-87, the Stuka dive bomber, which is the German Luftwaffe during World War II. It is a 1/72nd scale model by Zvezda, and this one says snap fit, no glue required, so I was a little disappointed to see that. Still looks like you need some paint, so that'll be interesting. Let's have a look at the back here. We've got some pictures, some dimensions there, and pictures of the finished plane that's unpainted. Looks like you could probably use some glue and some filler. But let's have a look inside. This board I bought used or online, and the box has definitely seen better days. But I've been impressed with Zvezda's kits and the quality of the detail and molding. So let's have a look here. We've got recessed panel lines with some raised rivets. Wheel well there. Pretty good detail. There's the detail for our instrument panel. Got some push rods. There's our seat with molded in seat belts. That's quite nice. Here we have our wheel hubs. We've got our exhausts, wheels, some nice detail there. We've got a fuel tank here, and then our fuselage, also with some very faint recessed lines there. And here's some detail inside the plane of the cockpit. Same on the other side there. Here is our tail or elevator. Let's have a look at our wing here. This is the top. Also recessed lines with a few raised areas, but we've got very nice molding with our flaps and air brakes. We've got our bomb, some smaller bombs. Looks like some more parts for the fuselage, our air intake radiator, our spinner, and over here is our propeller. We've got some pilot figures over there, which that's pretty impressive, that little detail there. Here's our control column. But overall, that's actually very impressive, even for that little model kit. Here is our glass, and that's pretty nicely molded too. And here are our decals. Not a lot of detail here with the decals, which is a little disappointing, but get over it. Always print your own. And so here's some details here about the plane. And so we start off with the wings and guns, and don't forget to cut the holes. You're going to put a stand on there. Next we put our pilots together, along with the seat. Start to build the cockpit. That's for version 2. And then we'll look at the cockpit going together there. Sorry, the fuselage with extra details there for the engine bay. So I guess you could always add an engine if you wanted to. Propeller, spinner, and radiator going together. That's all then mounted there. And next we put our instrument panel there. And I guess you'd have to create your own detail, because there's no decal for that. We mount our fuselage onto our wings. Snap fits. We've got our bombs going on, or bomb. And then wheels being built there. And being put on the side there. So version 1 or 2. We've got our stabilizer, some extra pitot tubes and so on. And lastly, our gunner and canopy goes on. And then we've got, these are our two options here. So one from North Africa, the other one from Western Europe. I will probably do the Western Europe one. And then also decal and paint guide here, so those are the paints needed. So, all in all, very well molded. Some nice details for the pilot, the cockpit. Decals on, they're okay, not too bad.